Alright guys, I'm gonna show y'all how I do a double jig set up on my lure, 6-pound test line, double jigs, one about 6 inches above the other one. I'm gonna show you guys how I set it up. Put my little GoPro on. Alright, so you got the first jig right here, right? 1/16 ounce. Alright. So I got my fishing line where you guys can't see it. It's kind of clear. I'm gonna come over here. All right, guys. So I take the first jig head, right? Run the line through. I go up about 1.5 feet. There you go. And then what I do is I take both lines, right? Bring them together. Then I make a loop. And I take the jig through the loop. Then I grab that line, right, and bring it down as close as possible. And there you go, guys, right? So now when that thing is cast out, you see how it's just hanging there? It's gonna move like it's lively, right? It's gonna move freely. All right. Then I just run about 3 or 4 loops through here. This is gonna be the top jig, right? You can do it however you want to do it, guys. However you want to do it. Everybody have their own knots. These work for me, and they've been working for years, guys. I don't have no name of it or anything like that. There you go. That one's tied in, locked in. All right, grab another jig head. All right, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna take that line through. Take that line through this jig head right here. There we go. And we're gonna bring this jig up. You see how that's gonna be hanging? So you want that to be about 6 inches apart. So about right there, guys. Now what I'm gonna do, same thing, a loop around my fingers. Take that jig through the loop. 1, 2, 3. Grab that loop. Then lick the loop, or however you want to do it to lubricate it. Bam. Okay, now that jig is gonna move freely. See how it's just hanging there? When that lure's on there, it's gonna move freely. It's gonna look realistic. Then what I do here, 1, 2, 3, lock it in. 1, 2, 3, lock it in. Some people be saying use the polymer knot, use this, use that. These knots work great for me, guys. So just drag up and it'll work for you too. I don't lose much fish. 1, 2, 3, then one more. 1, 2, 3. Now what? Now here's my secret. Here's the part to make that knot work. Leave a little tag on there. All right, you see that tag? That's called a tag, guys. Now that tag is on there, so when that is locked in, right? That knot is locked in. You see that? It is locked in. That little tag ain't gonna bother the fish. It's not gonna scare the fish away. Just gonna keep that knot from slipping. And there you go. One is hanging and gonna look realistic. When you cast it, and the other one down here is gonna look realistic. Then I throw in, let's see. Okay, we're gonna use these grubs. I'm gonna cast out here for a little bit today. Okay, I'm using grubs right now, guys. It's grub season. There you go. Let's put another one on. And I believe the double rig just set your opportunity to catch fish just a little bit higher, guys. Now when they're aggressive, you don't need a double rig, trust me. If you find them they're aggressive, that one jig will get the job done. There you go, guys, if you can see that. And see how they're just hanging? That's gonna look realistic when you're reeling it back. And then same thing with this one. We're finna go out and see if we can get us something in this little pond to make this video look even better. Here we go, guys. All right, wanted y'all to see that work. So you see the double rig? So he hit that bottom, guys. He hit the bottom. That's the trailer. And that's a lot of times that's the one that normally get hit. Nice little bass. And when they swimming, when you really see how so they're kind of swimming like that, and they're looking like minnows, guys. That's the same color of a minnow, and they're swimming like this, swimming. That grub is moving fast, and they'll hit it if they're aggressive. There we go, got another one. Let me see if he hit the top of the bottom one, guys. He hit the top one that time. So you get a mixture. So he hit that top jig, guys. This is that time of the year now. As it get cooler, I promise you guys this. It ain't gotta be grubs. It could be whatever you go by, live by. I love the grub. But as it gets cooler, it gets even better, guys. So when the weather get down to like the 40s and 50s, and the highs in the 60s, and that water temp get in the 60s, oh my God, they go crazy. And them grubs is no joke. It ain't gotta be. I like that black chartreuse, that black, blue, and chartreuse. That's the one I like. But I call them all kind of colors. They just go crazy. Alright guys, so this is just like an example, guys. This is not a long video. Probably won't be no more than about 8 minutes. But that's that double rig that I speak of. 116-ounce jig. Some people go down to even as low as a 132-ounce. Small 1-inch micro lures. Catch them crappies and them big bluegills. But 116-ounce, double it up, 6-pound test line or whatever test line you like for 6 pound. They can hold them bass too. And cast out there and give it a try, you guys. It really works. The fish are getting active, especially the bass. And I'm pretty sure the water temps is probably still high 70s. I'm pretty sure, maybe even low 80s, but high 70s. And like I said, as soon as that water temperature hit that magic number, like 68, I say even 70, but like 68 in the 60s, it's game time, guys. You can just start casting now. All ponds and neighborhood ponds and places like that. If you don't get on big bodies of water, you'll catch them, guys. And them grubs are my go-to. I'll be standing right in this area, guys. Too much going on out here. I guess I start on this dock here. See if anything there's some big crappies in this pond here. Got some strong winds. I'm gonna see if anything will hit in this area right here. Here we go. Look at old bass. Old bass. Got one. That's a good bass right here, probably. It ain't no crappie. But I say that ain't no crappie, guy. If it was a good one. Fishing with the grubs. There you go, guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, fishing the pond. I ain't fishing in a long time. They go first fish of the day, bass. Get them back in the water. I did miss a bass, so we're gonna get right back at it until we can get some more. I've been sick, you guys, so I haven't been fishing much. But hopefully I start feeling better by this weekend. I'm gonna get back on the crappies. I got him. It'll be a little bitty bass. thought I missed him, but then he came back and hit it. Just so looked like a mullet. Okay, so the grubs to get it done. No crappie yet, guys. We're gonna see if we get a crappie. Oh, so something over there getting you hung. Yep, I got my jigs back. Ain't that something? I need to play the lottery, guys. So I broke this off on whatever was over there, and I got both of my grubs back. Wow. I need to most definitely play the lottery. But that's once in a lifetime that'll happen. Look here, guys. Both of my jigs, these are grubs I had on earlier. I broke them off, and I just got them back by casting on whatever over there they hung me up. They came with these two. Wow. Got something? That braid will bring them out, boy. That braid will bring them out of there fast. They can't even pull with the braid unless it's a big one.